Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your fourth quarter 2022 reading, covering the months of October, November, and December. Before I get started, I've already laid out the cards for you. I'll be clarifying with the African Tarot and finishing up with an Oracle card. I want to thank you for the likes and subscribes, for the shares, for the comments, for all the support that you give me. It's deeply felt and it really fuels and inspires something that I truly love. So thank you for that. I want to also just get started with the Ace of Wands, Taurus, your overall energy for the fourth quarter. The Ace of Wands is indicating your desire to grow, to expand, to learn new things, to move into a new direction. It is not necessarily into an area that you don't know, because this is an area coming out from your heart. This is an area in which you are inspired and quite naturally talented. This is an area of your gifts, but I see you turning your attention and focus towards that gift in a way that is new. This may be a talent or hobby that you had in the past that languished, or you weren't able to bring it to a successful fulfillment. But at this time, you are looking at that again as the area of your deepest, most profound growth, pleasure, joy, and exploration into unfamiliar territory. October has the Justice card, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So you are balancing out all things in your life. You are experiencing, I would say, a most positive karma at this time. You are focused on a happy domestic space and environment, and you are also receiving a lot of recognition and reward for the work that you're doing, for having overcome many obstacles. So this feels like a culmination of an experience for you. You have created this positive spiritual foundation for yourself. This is a place from which you can grow, and you can include your intimates, your family, your friends in providing support for the expansion of all those involved. So this is really your heart celebrating the many accomplishments relative to your selfhood, your family, your home, ways in which you have stabilized and established yourself on a cultural, spiritual foundation. You've overcome so many obstacles. You have been battled and bruised by this, but you are being recognized for having completed and overcome obstacles that were extremely difficult, and the many injustices that you feel you've experienced, the unfair treatment, is being balanced out in some way by the universe. The universe is giving you back some of those efforts and support that you have given to others. Your perseverance, Taurus, your hard-working stick-to-itiveness is really what is pulling you through and allowing you to recognize the wealth of your personal, intimate, familial environment, a tremendous growth. It is not in stasis. It is not stuck. It is growing ever anew for you. And this is a beautiful place to be. You may also receive something that you have put energy into, a retirement, a savings, an investment of any kind. This can be emotional investments as well as financial or material investments, but you're receiving some recognition, some justice, some payment back, something you are owed, something you are due. In November, we have the Strength card, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Swords. You have indeed built this phenomenal reservoir of resilience because of the difficulties you have overcome. You have not always been felt clear. You have been strained and by your your ability to persevere through difficulties. This has not been easy. As the picture on this card shows, it's so interesting because the support for your growth hasn't always been there. Nevertheless, you've grown. You've figured out how to attach yourself to the support that existed, no matter how awkwardly. This is showing me how you've turned yourself inside out in order to do the things you had to do. So this is showing me this beautiful, quiet strength of Taurus that can be a result of this beautiful Venus consciousness, where you understand the value and beauty of every single thing in your life. And this has built up this positive reservoir of resilience where nothing can stop you, truly nothing. And you exhibit that by being calm, graceful, and hardworking. Always the things, looking good while you're doing it. This is the beauty of Taurus for me, with two Taurian sisters. You are fundamentally in November receiving contentment, satisfaction, pleasure, recreation. You are just enjoying the hell out of everything that you have. Friends, family, even your work is netting you some satisfaction, some benefits, some wealth, some stability that is not just about having the things that you've always wanted, but it's really about having that in such a way that you recognize the generosity in your own soul. You recognize how much you have been given and how much you can give. And that is also deeply satisfying to you, Taurus, that is at home in the abundance of the universe. And that's where you're finding yourself abundantly full and satisfied. In November, you also are completing a healing. And this feels like a family healing. There is some effort that you and or family members have made towards working out a family dynamic, healing some hurt, some heartache, some betrayals, some horrible experiences where a sense of victimhood was experienced, a sense of not having control over your life, not having a control over yourself. And this is something that may have been shared with other members of your family. That healing is what you are contributing to with your experience of abundance, satisfaction, growth, and love. This is flowing through all areas of your life, and it is definitely helping you to give back some of the healing that you have experienced and continue to experience. This is a tool that you have learned through your difficult challenges. In December, we have the Queen of Cups, the Moon card, and the Six of Pentacles. As you open up to your heart, as you open up to the flow of your gifts, the abundance, your relationships, the support you have in the world, the release of your imaginative capacity, your creative ability to express yourself, tell your story, give your version, express, show the world, display your love, your talent, your creativity. there is still so much more you don't know. There's so much more that you are opening up to within and outside of yourself. This is you really mining your life in a way that helps you to make connections, invisible connections. In many ways, I'm sensing there is an ancestry connection that is calling to you. There is an old friend or friends who may have passed on that is communicating to you, that wants to help you, that watches you, that supports you, that gives to you a dream journal, dreaming, using your dreams as a way to consciously ask for support or information from your spirit guides, your former ancestors or intimates is a really powerful tool right now to fuel your creativity, to tell your stories, to mine the stories that you have. And this is helping you to, more than anything else at this time. In December, you are recognizing that the incredible amount of talent, love, support, and energy that you put into the world, you are learning to make space to get that back. This is about receiving, attracting the resources and the things that you need towards you, and managing those expertly by your leadership, your drive, your ability to understand when others need help, so that all your relationships are balancing out and are modeled upon the strong relationship you have built with yourself. This relationship where you understand that you have so much more to give. As much as you give, you have more to give. And the more you give, the more you feel full, the more healed you feel, the more you express your heart and who you truly are. I'm going to clarify the Four of Wands in October with the Queen of Cups, a repeat, and the Two of Wands. This is expressing again your ability to recognize others' needs before they recognize them. This can be you being a counselor and advisor to others, of really putting yourself in someone else's shoes, as well as your desire to cement what you know, to be clear on your expertise, and to still want to grow that, to still have enough energy to move out into a new direction, to plan a new direction, to plan the way in which you are going to express, build practical tools, explore the world at this point. November may give you an opportunity to travel. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Cups in November with the Strength card, another repeat, and the Three of Cups. Is that a repeat? No. You are, again, really exhibiting this powerful, dominating passion that you have by kindness, by gentleness, by coaxing, doing a thing, controlling your animal nature. We all have that animal nature. The lion lives in all of us, but you have really learned to tame that spirit so that you can channel that power into the supportive community that you live in. This is very much in November about celebrating that community, celebrating friends, family, some event, a wedding, something that allows you to celebrate the family and friends that you have, the support, the people that get you and support you wherever you're at. And in December, I'm clarifying the moon with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is another repeat. So this is a confirmation of not only the strengthening of your power, the recognition of the wealth within your life, the pleasure that and satisfaction you are gaining as you are learning to manage the resources in your life. You're learning to manage your feelings so that you're choosing good feelings. You're moving towards things that make you feel good, and that is all fueling this new direction, this new project, this new opportunity that is coming to you in December, and that you are preparing for and will be continuing to open up to learn from movement in this new direction, this confirmation of your heart and new ways to express that. I'm going to finish up your reading, Taurus, with Language of the Flowers and a Spirit and Crystal Oracle. And I've pulled this lovely, this looks like a citrine to me, but it is a herkimer. And the key word is dreams. I am constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. I'm going to leave it here, Taurus. Thank you so much for this beautiful reading. And until next time, Namaste.